Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Salah-ad-Din is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Nukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions. And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. That, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Rafiq.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then there was that business with Acre's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, Try the border to the west, where the chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Oh my!
This'll teach you not to steal.
Way hack.
Watch it. Die your head. You're a dead man. Lose him. Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. You think you can outrun me? Je vais t'étriper. How could I have lost?
Suppose I should thank you, though don't think I couldn't have handled them myself. Still, You've done right by me. I'll see to it that the favor is returned.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux? You've no reason to stand here. Leave. Good Lord, don't make me laugh. Good Lord, don't make me laugh. Naughty Bin die Rache Gottes! Oh, des Teufels! Ein Diener Gottes! Höre den Zorn des Teufels! Ein Diener Gottes! Bin die Rache Gottes! Unverteidigt! Du wirst deine Strafe nicht entkommen!
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye, but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
The perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way, and not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well. I'm off then.
Who did this? What happened here? Leave this place! te ferai trancher la main.
Hordes of heathen warriors gather at our gates. But God is also merciful,
Je te ferai
and our
trancher la main.
past misdeeds may be
Tu as un
forgotten.
problème?
All we need do is ask. And so I say to you, repent.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave. You have no business here. Leave.
Stand up, friends! Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat.
Go away!
Leave now or I make you. Petit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main.
Be
Why are you so
strong.
cruel?
Stand firm.
Fiche le camp.
Do not give up. Without our support,
Qu'est-ce que
Richard
tu
and his
veux?
men cannot hope to free the Holy Land.
Please, someone do something.
Made a brave
Aid them in their cause. Tend to your heroes. Provide aid.
I can hurt anyone.
Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We have
Please help me. Anyone.
Stop!
to their lives.
Enough! Enough!
Poisonous words
What is it you
meant to
want?
sow the seeds
Gold?
of confusion.
I've a few pieces on me.
You
Take
find
them.
yourself
Take them and go.
Go
It's not
and
gold I
pray.
seek, but information.
Ask God for
I know
direction.
nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible! He meets at the king!
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William, William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
At every turn. We cast them out of Acre and pushed them from the country.
See what I have for hurting me. Ils ont envoyé de Dieu.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert?
How odd.
No one's going to help you.
Tu n'as rien d'un moine.
Leave, peasant.
Don't hurt me, please.
Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich
I've done
darum,
nothing
was mit
wrong.
dir
Why are
passiert?
you doing this? Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Come no
Get
further.
all you want. It changes nothing. Tu n'as rien d'un moine.
Du bist kein Mensch. Dein Gott hat dich verlassen. Bewegung!
My good people, your turn has come to an end.
He's gonna hurt
He
himself.
hurts himself.
And when he
I'm
does,
not helping.
I won't help him.
Why is he such
Lend me your ear for a moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stands and destroy them.
I have your head!
You're gonna kill me!
Your life ends forever! You're done for! Just give up! You blew that person! I saw you! You won't get away from me! He's running into his dead end! I'm catching him down! Heathens! They're all here! Heathens are almost there! I'll have your head! I'll run you! He just killed someone! I saw him do it! Out of the way! Move, damn it! Come back here! How could you have lost him? There he goes! I'll get you! There's this night of Göttingen or tire! I'll have your head! Don't let him outrun you! How is this possible? You'll never get You'll die! Restez pas là! Réveille-toi! Rôdeur infernal! Anyone see him? He found the tire! They're pouring in! Abschaum! Dann verkrieche die Kraft wie eine Ratte! Was macht dieser Tor da?
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Forbidden for you to
A
be.
few coins. Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Bewegung! You dare steal in my presence! Double cost you! What are you doing it? Be gone, beggar. Listen here, citizen. He'll hurt someone.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
My, he seems to be in a hurry.
You have no business here. Leave. You've no reason to be here. Leave now. Vous obéissons, Seigneur. Le seul, unique. Someone tell me why he's doing that. Maudit voleur. Push him again.
Easy, in a rush. Be strong. Stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free. It looks like he's being chased by...
"3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain.
You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point! But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Leave, peasant, before I make...
from speaking with the king.
Leave this place.
And the news is grim. We stand accused of losing in our duties. He does not recognize the value of our contributions to the cause.
For shame! He knows nothing!
He's wrong! Peace! Hold your tongue! Aye, he speaks falsely, but his words are not without some merit. To tour these grounds, it is easy to see imperfection. I fear we have grown slack and lazy.
Never! We are committed! Why do you say this?
I see the way you train. You lack conviction and focus. You gossip and gamble. Tasks set to you are left unfulfilled. Close the gates. Crush the heathen. Stop him! Don't let him get away!
Je vais libérer ton âme. Ton âme brûlera en enfer. Je vais libérer ton âme. Je te tiens pour la gloire du Seigneur. Je suis l'épée du Seigneur. Mourir. Je vais perdre mon temps. Don't make me laugh. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais pas mourir. Soit. Je veux mourir. Soit. Tu n'échapperas pas. que tu y tiens. Diable incarné, je vais libérer ton âme. L'épée, reçois. Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force. J'ai besoin. Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Tu vas me payer cher. You'll never get away. Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad? My son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancino is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Il va droit dans une impasse! Attrapez-le! Get him! Get him! Death to the assassin! Il s'essouffle! Ramenez-le-moi! Unverteidigt! Wirst deine Strafe nicht bekommen! Was ist mit dir, du Narr? Kannst nicht fliegen! Ist frei! Ein Diener Gottes! Höre den Zorn Gottes! Another lion needs the island! I'll take the back door! Kill him! Open and die here! Glaubst du, du könntest mir entfliehen?
Rapide, mais stupide.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuit.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
But as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
What would cause him to run like that?
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah.
Perfect. The work of a master.
Yeah.
And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of it.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Leave now and I'll let you live. Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! What's he doing? Someone do that.
He has found the strength to stand in. I'll have your head! Come back here!
He's a murderer!
What is he doing? Sorun çıkartacak.
istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Açılın! Pay for your sins!
He wants to kill me!
Your presence annoys me. Evidence! Come on, Akaya. This won't be too
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Mujtadeen parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
May God have mercy.
Oh no! What happened? Who saw what happened?
Deliver a warning! Richard, I've never seen someone do that.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Infidel, die! I'll have your head! Get away from me!
Fires of war consume thousands of guards!
Yine boyun eğmek istiyorsun.
Out of the way! What I say! You're right! It's now!
Out of the way! All right. You'll never get away! Yeah!
war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Filthy heretic!
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us. He makes great our victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
No, you don't understand. I have knowledge.
When he does, I won't help.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. No! You must not trespass here. Filthy heretic!
I am sorry, Ahmad. It came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No. I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. Truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
He must be late for something.
What are you
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Before
Please
you
stop
to
my
deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no
That
stopping
is not
him.
very nice.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Spend your
Now,
time
why would
teaching
you
filth,
I need
blasphemy.
food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
You're nothing. God is
What is that man thinking?
We are the true children of God. I've never seen someone do that before.
You are
Please, I've done nothing wrong.
Come on, come on.
Why are you doing this?
I've much to say. You dare steal in my presence?
Leave now.
I need help.
That will cost you your life.
I need help.
To you?
Please,
You
anyone.
are filth! You dare steal in my presence?
Curse the Christian king and his army of
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What have I done wrong? Help me, please!
He's going to
What
hurt.
about
Anyone help me!
your man? Come!
I want to consider. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Stop this, please.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Leave peasant, or I make you.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all!
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
That will cost you your life! Why are you doing this? You dare steal my present? And thousands of
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sable.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
He'll hurt someone at that.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuit.
Die, thief!
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Sarouja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahadin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these 3 places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Thief! You are filth!
What have I done?
Did you see that?
He seems to be in a hurry.
Where is he going? People, come see what I have to offer.
Could you spare a few coins?
What is that?
You should stop that.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. I wonder what scared him. What got him in such a hurry?
Good day, my friend.
Oh!
Do you think he's been
Now
chased?
what I ask is for a few coins. I beg of
What
you.
is he doing?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Such a strange man.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor. and sick and hungry.
You are filth!
For you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
I haven't.
That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Be wary, friends.
çekil.
You should.
Leave now.
I'll have your head!
Gel buraya. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Sanki yer yer onu içine gir.
Suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
Have you gone mad?
Violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
What are you doing? No! What have I done?
Die,
I
thief!
stand before you to deliver a warning.
I am at your service.
Good day, my friend.
It was good of you to come.
It is an honor to serve. What do you require?
The letter I've given you must be brought to Salahadin's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. But tell no one else of this.
None will know my mission.
Then our business is concluded.
Could I interest you in this? Your presence annoys me. There's not much more. You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here.
I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
Never finding anything useful.
That won't happen here.
Ah! Watch what you're doing! You've no reason to stand here. Leave! He's going to run into someone.
To be in a rush.
There is no one more generous than Abu Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. Praise be Abu Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we
Leave
might
this place.
be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Abul Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
You die now!
May God have mercy on your soul.
I'll talk. I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I have business with the Merchant King.
Huh? Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. Those celebrations of his. He comes out to speak, to look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
لقد وجدته! سأطارده! لا يمكنك. كما بوينا من
Away with you. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
سأنال منه. اقبضوا عليه. اقبضوا عليه.
Burada! Bu tarafta!
أنا أراه لن تفلت مني. سوف أعفو عليك.
Hey! Çık ortaya! Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Senton sona.
Safety and peace. You want information about the city, I suppose? Right now, I don't have time. I must find some flags which have been stolen from our cache in the rich district of Damascus. But with this heat, my legs cannot carry me anymore. Would you be kind enough to help me? Return with the flags, and I'll help you as best I can.
هل أصابه الجنون؟
What is it?
Thank you. The Rafik will be happy to see these flags returned. Perhaps this morsel of information will help you. I was invited by Abul to one of his lavish parties. I noticed the fountain in the middle of the Merchant King's palace could be easily climbed. Use this information wisely. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must go.
I'll have your head!
Burada işimiz bitti gitmiş. He's not here. Let's look somewhere else.
What's going to happen?
I wonder what is up.
Be wary, friends. The
Your
shaitan
presence
is
is always
everywhere. Watch it. Waiting. The king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
What would make someone do something?
What would cause him to run
In
like
my presence? That will cost you your life!
He seems to be in a hurry.
Stop it, please!
He must be late for something.
What's wrong with him?
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damascus and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Die! my sin!
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Can't you
Is
sell
there a reason
something?
for this nonsense?
I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting.
I think I've seen
He tempts
everything
us
now.
always. Be strong. Strong like
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction.
Most excellent, most excellent.
Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah-ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you, mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause, one that will bring about a new world, in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Will anyone who tries to escape
peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Praise be Salah-ad-Din! He has found the strength.
Just a few coins, please.
That's what you see? Come on! I'd like to say.
Have any money?
Gebertli sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Biz Allah'tır. Çabuk! Kemer oynayın gördüm. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Kovalayın.
Move now or be trampled!
We're done here. He's
Orada
gone.
işimiz bitti gitmiş.
He got away. Let's go.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. I beg of you. Just a little money. Just a few coins, please. What have I done?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Naqud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. You forget how the Animus works? Select...